Hey everyone, Indigo Eyes here with a real time intuitive art piece and its detailed message for the zodiac sign Virgo for the year 2023. To get an in depth message or the energies at play, I'm combining intuitive art with the shadow aspects of Virgos and the stage they are at in spiritual alchemy at this point. You can check out the link in description box for the detailed explanation of the intuitive art, spiritual alchemy, and what their stages mean, and the meaning of the shadow elements. Combining all this with my art piece, we can use the guidance to eliminate obstacles in life that are keeping you stuck and help you achieve your goals and wishes. Thus, you can lead a fulfilled life. So, understanding the predictions of my art and the zodiac sign is a great way to lead your life by design and not default. So, the shadow element of Virgos is chaos. And this is because we know that Virgos, they desire perfection. Their analytical skills, they are unmatched and they pay more than enough attention to details. And this is what makes chaos your shadow element. You are so scared of being wrong that all your effort goes towards doing everything in a way to be right. And this causes you extreme stress and conflict in your heart. And this is the one of the reasons, or this is the only reason that Virgos or you are rarely at peace. Because when you do stop, you worry that something else is wrong along the way. So, my intuitive art image is really true for Virgos. And why is that? Because according to spiritual alchemy, you are at the distillation stage. And in spiritual alchemy, distillation is associated with flowers in bloom, fountain, dewdrops, wheels. And look at the art piece, it shows all those symbols in there, correctly or very accurately displaying um, that the art is for Virgos. Now, distillation is the process of spiritizing. It involves repeated separation and recombination of the spiritual aspects of personality with the unrefined thoughts and emotions of the personality. Meaning, so in chemistry, for example, distillation, it after distillation you only get the essence, you get a very pure material. So it's the boiling and then you can the condensation of a solution to increase its concentration and purity. So a liquid is boiled until it evaporates and then you condense the steam, so the essence is liberated from the matter. And this is the stage, distillation is the stage where all impurities are removed and nothing but essence is left. So this spiritually or in alchemy, it marks the point at which our essence becomes spiritualized. In other words, spiritual alchemy defines distillation as a metaphor for actualization of one's spirit. So, keeping the process of distillation in mind, alchemists chose Virgos to represent this process. It can be observed by paying attention to your everyday thoughts. Meditation is used often as a tool to raise the content of the psyche to the most objective level. So it can be free from emotional energy because that controls our behavior. Meaning, if we can remain objective. And meditation doesn't mean, and I have another short video posted, I'll provide a link, that meditation doesn't mean that you have to take out time, and meditation means to just do whatever you're doing in that present moment, in that moment, and only focusing on what you're doing. So no other thoughts are there. So in Jungian terminology, coming from Carl Jung, the Austrian psychiatrist, this stage involves assimilation of any shadow aspects into our true self. It's the distillation of one's true self, and it represents a step up in consciousness as our core identity is freed from any inferior elements. right? The process of distillation. So at this stage, the ego has ceased dominating behavior as you begin to hear voice of your soul. So it also marks the point at which the conscious and unconscious, right? So conscious and unconscious, not subconscious aspects of the self are brought into harmony. And this whole message of the shadow element and the spiritual alchemy, the distillation, it's being given or reiterated by the presence of a strong blue solid rhombus in the middle of the art piece. So the rhombus here, it is a symbol of unification of matter and spirit, or it unites heaven and earth. Now, rhombus is a geometric representation of the universal corresponding law. It was filed by Hermes. Um, the law says, so as above, so below as above, because it has both the horizontal and the vertical lines. So it represents the unification of the low aspects with the upper aspects, the functions of assimilation with elimination, left to right, the masculine with feminine. So basically, rhombus synchronizes the brain hemisphere's activity. So, and then rhombus, it also would call it a diamond figure, it's dynamic figure. It generates energy and motion. Also, it is a symbol that unites and harmonizes the functions of breathing, digestion, and excretion. And according to Ayurveda, the disease is an imbalance of the male female energies in the body, or the yin and yang. So the healing process is actually the process of rebalancing. And that's the message being given to you by the presence of this strong rhombus in the center. And it is a geometric figure of healing also. So, speaking of healing, dear Virgos, you need to pay more attention to what your body is trying to tell you, and you need to understand your own needs. So, right now, you may be having difficulty in understanding your needs because you spend too much time listening to others and not enough to yourself. So, the saying is that listen to everyone, but then do what you find the best outcome or the action. And this can be done by intuition. So you need to strengthen the intuition. And this will help you look deeper into any situation you might be facing. Basically, so knowing what are your first impressions, thoughts, feelings about a particular situation. So if you listen to your base instincts, it will build a relationship of trust with your intuition and then senses and your higher self. So learn to trust your inner feelings. This will give you a greater source of confidence in future decisions. I mean, you are very intuitive, but maybe you haven't trusted it as much in the past. So now is the perfect time to clear away any doubts. By learning to trust your gut instincts, you tune into your body's senses. So, right now, you should focus on spiritual realization. Acknowledge your natural gifts and inner knowing. You can access those at any time through meditation or a developed practice that you can do every day. But there is no need to compare yourself to others. See this as a confirmation of your unique gifts, which can be used with passion and purpose. Listen to your senses so you can approach the circumstances and people with caution. Uh, then the other message, or it's being you're being asked to enhance your personal power, clear and balance your energies regularly, so that you maintain an accurate vision, meaning not from the eyes but spiritually or internal vision. Then the looking at the art piece, it shows fountain, water, dewdrops, more water. This is pointing towards purification. So water is deeply cleansing and purifying. So it gives you the message that right now your mind and spirit and the body and the surroundings, they need to be purified. So clear unwanted energy by focusing on emotional balance. And you could also do it by eating clean and nutritious foods, resting when you need to, and listening or caring about what others say to a lesser extent. So now is the time to open your heart and soul to release any old trauma, pain, or emotional wounds, suffering, or regrets that you might be carrying. And you are able to release these old energies and liberate your soul and mind from old beliefs and physical restraints. And then more on purification is a symbolic practice that brings us closer to our divine self and the heavenly beings. So sacred traditions and practices, they wash away impurities from the soul and pollutants from the physical body. So this whole process, it will allow you to see and hear the voice of truth, and it will keep your ego self in check. Once again, this whole thing, the whole message is pointing towards strengthening your intuition and how it will help you acknowledge your spiritual gifts. So, the other message or the next message is that you need to cleanse your physical space. You can call on your angelic beings or spiritual helpers to assist you energetically with this task at home, work, even socially. Clean your home environment or workspace, and remove or donate any unwanted items, clearing the old and stagnant energy. Then, water, as we know, is a conduit for clear channeling and spirit communication. It's possible that you're feeling disconnected from your higher self. So spend time around running water, lakes, waterfalls to purify your mind and bring clarity. So treat yourself to the spa therapies or the salt baths to reset your senses. Be mindful during the moments you choose to spend time in and around the water. Again, meaning to be in the present moment, and that is like a meditation. So your emotions and impressions will give you great insight into your current emotions or how to deal with your current situation. Then there is the energy is of sound in this art piece. And we know that sound is energy, and it resonates deep within our soul. Also, every alphabet or the syllable, it everything vibrates at a different frequency, which will activate the different uh, energy centers or even the chakras in the body and soul. So you are being called to listen to some good music, preferably classical music, and lyrics are also very powerful at this moment, or the words spoken and heard with repetition, they impact the psyche. So this is in a way called mantra, that you are hearing or speaking the same word. You could listen to the sound of om, uh, for a few minutes every day. So you are being encouraged to evaluate your choice of communication with yourself and others, that what and who are you choosing to listen to, and whether are you doing a negative self-talk, or you're still because if you're carrying out any regrets or guilt from the past. So so all these purification processes are there, or you're being called to do those, so that you can get rid of all this negativity. Other than that, you are on the second last stage of the spiritual purification, and this is distillation. Okay, so basically, in short, the whole message is it's now time to organize your life, set future goals and plans to support a positive lifestyle, assess your interactions with others. Are you miscommunicating your emotions to, first of all, to yourself? or to your partner, children, family, anybody, friends, colleagues, I can go on. So be open to creative methods. Learning new skills will bring new life to your projects and the career options. Stagnant energy can be transmuted easily through artistic and musical expression. So, sketch, draw, paint, sing, dance, play an instrument. I mean, Virgos are pretty creative. So, do anything you like to support your creativity and breathe new life into old energy. So, the other very prominent symbol is the cat that has appeared within the rhombus. So, this is as a central energy. Cat symbolism in art, and especially in this art piece, it can be alluring, it's mystical, because cat has so many lessons to offer. They are affectionate but independent, and they make it clear in sudden terms that you are not their owner. So the cat presence here, right in the middle as the central energy, it's giving you the message that you are smart and charming, and but you need strong boundaries even with your loved ones. So cat energy, it's also conveying the message that you're intuitive, and your accuracy, it usually astounds people or they get very suspicious as well. So but we know that part of your gift comes from observation, but the rest is mystical. So basically, this whole central energy or the art piece is saying you are tuned into magic in every way. Okay, so cat also in here, it is also trying to talk about a person who loves to gaze at the moon. They enjoy the mysteries of night, who is patient, stealthy, and intelligent. So I guess it's talking about you all Virgos. But more than that, the cat will protect their own territory. And it makes it very clear when they do or they don't want others to interfere. So they are asking you, Virgos, to have the same power of discretion, because this is the power of discretion that will lead to psychic development and dealings with the outwardly beings. And we know that cats have those, already have those relationships with the, as it said, with the outwardly beings. So when you want to explore your intuitive nature or your connection to, the moon, the divine feminine, cat can be your guide. Okay, you can call upon the cat spirit and it will help you. Even when you are feeling directionless or looking for a balance, call upon the cat spirit. It will support you, calm you, and soothe you. And then, like I said, because the cat is in the middle of the rhombus, it bears a message of balance. That life is all about opposites, work and play, or action and rest. So it's asking you to create balance in your life. And this is the same message that's being given by the turquoise color and the blue colors in this art piece. The color is linked to calmness, serenity, and peace of mind, as well as to mental clarity. And then further, the turquoise, it encourages creativity. It is a color linked to the ocean, so it's also associated with balance and emotional stability. And it's associated with introspection and emotional control. So, in a way, this whole art piece, if we look at it, the colors, the flowers, uh, the whole message is tied and reiterating the same message that remove the negative talk, listen to your instincts, have a meditative practice, or try to have fun and not work too much, so you raise your vibrational levels. and that will bring clarity and introspection. Lastly, the message here from this art piece is that you will soon raise your energy levels to a whole new level, that you will have the energy to do all those little things that you've been meaning to do, and they have been bothering you for months, and you have not found either the time, space, or the desire for it. So you will start to engage in a hobby you've neglected for years. But this newfound energy doesn't mean, or it doesn't have to apply just to fulfilling materialistic needs. The energy inside you may manifest in the form of a more positive attitude towards life, and better your relationships with people, especially bettering the relationship with yourself. So, having said that, I'm going to give you a few affirmations you could do, and increase your energy, the clear thinking, having faith in your gut instincts, intuition. And this is all we need so we can manifest whatever it is we desire, right? So the first affirmation is, I am able to see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. I purify my soul. I release burden and expectation of choices. I am free to make my own decisions with love and confidence. I listen to the power within me. I resonate with the beat of the universe. So that was all for today. And I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you find it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon with a new art piece and its message. So, in the meantime, Virgos, remember to have fun, dance, play, sing, or do whatever the creative things you like to do. Okay, so bye for now.